What's up traders, welcome to live stream from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard, your trading coach. I will be doing a complete multi-time frame analysis as well as live trading in this live session. So if you want to take the full advantage of this live session, I would suggest you to stick till the end, because as you have seen that most of the trading opportunity comes in our previous live stream almost at the end of the session, because there will be a candle close on the 4-hour time frame just 1.5 an hour from now later, and this is where we normally end our session with a trading opportunity if there is any. And as our approach is always based on 4-hour time frame in this live session, so we'll be analyzing in the middle anytime if there is any trading opportunity. Definitely I will let you know, and in the meantime I will be analyzing your chart, my chart together. So if you have any requests, just write down on the chat section. I'll go through all of them. Most of the time we cover every pair. So before I begin, make sure you smash the like button and also hit that red subscribe button if you haven't done yet. Did you do that? Thank you. Let's begin today's session with some of the hottest pair that's we are thinking, such as GBP JPY, British Pound US Dollar, British Pound Yen looks very strongly bearish, as you have seen today's analysis as well on GBP JPY. And we have seen that Aussie dollar also now strongly bearish, AUD NZD, AUD Yen, all of them looking bearish. So look at how we can find a trading opportunity. Gold looks very interesting, so look at the gold as well. In the meantime, let me see what you guys and girls up to. I saw that many of you have joined this live session. Thank you for joining. We'll have a really good time today. There's a lot of pairs showing good trading opportunity. Daniel Laser, hi sir. Daniel Grandson, hello sir. Start with Aussie dollar. Yeah, we'll look at it monthly and weekly time frame. Thank you, Grandson. You Kagusar, hi sir. Kakulan, hello. Khalid, thank you. Mayank Jain, hello. Mayank, good evening coach, thank you. Pawin, hello boss, thank you Pawin. Mayank, Euro CHF. Jonathan, good afternoon. Chidittu, it's new trading week, hope you are fine. I'm good, Chidittu. Mayank, so let's begin. Dollar yen please sir. Okay, so let's begin with some of the pairs that giving us trading opportunity. GBP pairs and Aussie pairs looks really nice today, and also NZD pairs looks good. Let me see first of all British Pound US Dollar. Now at this point, first look at a bigger picture first. British Pound US Dollar, as expected, all the time I told you that after this dodgy British Pound US Dollar came back down to this, a monthly support. Now what I think that, as you know, that tomorrow, after tomorrow and after tomorrow, like all the four days of the trading week except today, there is a news release on USD. So with that being said, USD, GBP USD and Euro dollar, all the USD pairs will be highly volatile, and that is good for us, isn't it? We can have some trading opportunity, some fun on this one. Now British Pound US Dollar is highly bearish at this point. Let's see where the market is heading and how we can trade. Weekly, as expected, we saw that after the weekly opening we saw a bigger move down. Daily, okay, so this is where today market open. Now at this point the price is on the daily support. Okay, this is a very, very strong level of support. Now what I will not do now at this point, British Pound US Dollar, I will not be selling. It's a bearish market, but the way the market has broken down after this, there is a reversal pattern here, no doubt. There is a head and shoulder, nice looking head and shoulder, okay, and then broke down. Now what I think that British Pound US Dollar could do, including Euro dollar, all the USD pairs, we might see a move up from here, and I will not be a buyer as well, because it's a strongly falling market. Not a good idea to be a buyer, because in a falling market selling is always good idea on a retracement. Now this is daily chart, right? It's almost on a support. Okay, so from here we could see a gap opening and drop, which is less probability. What I think that a GBP USD will do, it will go up again to this level. Okay, that is the healthy way to trade now for GBP USD. I want it to go up, okay, because let me tell you, this is the real education you need to learn. No one pay attention, even no one will be able to teach you. So make sure you stick till the end to learn everything that I am teaching. See, this one, high probability that this kind of pattern happens always over and over in the market. So you saw that there is a head and shoulder here. So let's draw this head and shoulder. If you see a head and shoulder, meaning that the price is preparing for another reversal from here. Okay, that means the drop. So what we can expect, the price now to go up. Let me draw it again. Let me draw all this again here. So now the price has created a head and shoulder. Okay, let's draw this head and shoulder here. Let me draw it. Okay, now broke down. All right, so now let's separate this head and shoulder. This is the head and shoulder. Now when you see a head and shoulder like that, you can expect the price at some point to go up, test this support here, testing as a resistance, and then continue down. That is the normal phenomenon in the market. So where is the best place to sell British pound US dollar is here. Okay, now this is daily chart. So because we see the head and shoulder on the daily, we can expect the price to go up on the daily time frame, and then we can find a selling opportunity. So what I think that what I will do is, during this news release, I think that GBPUSD maybe today, tomorrow at some point will go up for a deeper retracement, maybe 1-2 candle big up during the news release or after the news release. And I want it to test, this is the 4 hour now, I want it to test this 4 hour 20 period moving average, test this support here as a resistance, and that is where I will find a big trade, let's say 1-3 or 1-5 risk to reward ratio. Okay, so that will be the healthy and nicest way to trade British pound US dollar, because it's on a support. You neither can sell nor can buy. Okay, the reason is you can't buy because it's a bearish market and buying is not a good idea. Okay, we are expecting it to go up here, but not guaranteed. If guaranteed, maybe I could buy, isn't it? You can say, okay, it will go up, I will buy. So this is the plan, that GBPUSD should go up, test this zone, and then from here we can find a nice selling opportunity with a high risk to reward. Okay, so that's what I think that GBPUSD could do. And also you see that there is a a trend line here on the top, and I think that both will be tested here, okay, during this news release, and then from here we can sell British pound US dollar. So this one is with British pound US dollar, guys and girls. Let me see what you guys and girls are thinking. Ken Harrison, hello boss, thank you Ken. Chirag, good evening sir, thank you Chirag. Monica, hello. Gold please, yeah, look at it. If we need next, we'll look at gold. So Nancy, dollar yen, yeah, look at it. And hello sir, thank you. And Dennis, hi, who is it? Dennis, thank you. Hello Dennis. King Daista, hello. Alexandra, King Daista, GBPUSD. Samuel, good day, who is it? Thank you Samuel. Now look at gold. Okay, gold now, what I think that gold trying to create, you see that this blue is a 20 period moving average with this green candle last day of trading week, as you have seen that the price dropped and then immediately created a fake break to the downside and then went above. Now what gold I think could do is, after this big green candle, if you consider it as an impulse, now the price came down to this level, there is a, let me draw this one here. So there is a support here, and now the price is trying to rest on this level of support. Now what I'm doing, gold, I'm not doing anything. Let me tell you what gold is doing is, if you look at this is the 4-hour time frame, you see there is a resistance, and the price is creating a series of higher low and lower low. Okay, so it's a weird expanding range, you can say expanding range. So what is an expanding range? If you draw this like, you see the price every time the going along the range, it's creating a higher low and lower low. You see the price was creating a lower low, so it's an expanding range. Now when the price is in a range, the only way you can trade a range is from buying from support if you see price action confirmation, selling from resistance if you see price action confirmation. But now at this point, gold, what is doing is that after this impulse, the price came down here, now resting on a 20 period moving average. So it's kind of bullish pattern here on the 4-hour. Okay, but at the same time, as I told you, gold is in an expanding range. So when in a range, okay, buying or selling from a mid of the range is not a good idea unless the range is very big. This is a 4-hour time frame, it's not a very big range. So what I'm expecting now, gold to break out any of the side of this range, which is less likely. I think that the gold will do is it will just move from this to that, okay, some more time. So what I wanting gold to do is to do something like either break out to the upside, test this resistance as a support, and then we can consider buying, or break down, test this support as a resistance, create a bearish pattern, and then selling. So unless the gold create any of this in the middle, I will not do anything, because what it might do, let's say it's look bullish here, okay, it might go up, break and create a lower high and then come back down again, because it's a range. So if you are insisting on trading on gold, so far it's a little bit of bullish, okay, because you see there is a big green impulse, now followed by it's a retracement. So for this zone, it's bullish, okay. Now the rest will depend, but for me, I will be waiting for clear breakout to the upside, retest of this expanding a range resistance as a support, and then I will be trading gold. But if you are trading in a very lower time frame, such as on the 5 minutes, I'll say that gold is so far is bullish, okay. On the 5 minutes, I'll say it's bullish because this is the big impulse. Now this is a correction. Now we can expect a bullish move to the upside, okay. So that's one with the gold. Over this along this progression of this session, we'll look at how this is behaving. So that one is with Gbpusd and gold. Now euro dollar is doing exactly the same as Gbpusd. I think that euro dollar also will do the same. If you look at the monthly, there is a after this retracement to the upside on the monthly euro dollar, as soon as the monthly open, we saw that there is a strong move happen to the downside. Now this is a really the sign of a strong bearish market, and I think that euro dollar will be further down, okay, could be probably along this line. So we still can expect euro dollar to drop, but if we draw this level of support, that where we have a bounce, we could see another bounce. So that's why look to me that euro dollar is bearish, more bearish than Gbpusd. Monthly support here and trend line here. Now let's see weekly. Weekly, as soon as the market open, this is what I told in my weekly forex forecast. You could probably can see that there is a gap opening and we saw a drop, and I think that euro dollar will continue to drop Going to the daily, this is the daily. Now the same approach with Gbpusd and euro dollar to me. I'll wait for a retracement because there is a big move, you see. Big move to the downside, broke, creating a head and shoulder, okay, on the daily time frame, and then broke down. So when you see a head and shoulder, you can expect the price again to come back to the previous support, testing as a resistance. So there is a support here, support here. Now we can expect the price to go up, test as resistance, and also test this 20 period moving average, and then creating another move. And that is the healthy way to trade. And that level also we can maybe align with the Fibonacci. If we take your Fibonacci from the starting of the move to the end of the move, we see that this zone that we are thinking to go, it's 50 to 61.8% Fibonacci zone, okay. This is the zone where 61.8% Fibonacci level, and I am expecting euro dollar to go up, test this zone, and from here to create a reversal pattern for shorting opportunity to test this support here, testing as resistance. This is the normal healthy way of trending market. So euro dollar, Gbpusd, same kind of analysis, same kind of pattern. That's how we will look at in this pair. So in the meantime, I see that Alzav, good day coach, Mayanak, Euro CHF, we'll look at it. Mark 8, hello Mr. Wizard, thank you Mark. LC boss, good evening. Euro AUD, we'll look at it. Rizvan, good evening coach, thank you Rizvan. Abdullah Ali, hello coach, good evening. Can you please explain about Ethereum USD? Is it right where we should buy or not? Okay, let's see crypto. Crypto is almost dying, looks like. Never ever think of buying now crypto. See, this is what I told in all my weekly forex forecasts, that crypto is dropping. Now let me know in the chat section how many of you trade crypto, not investing, like CFD trading. How many of you do crypto trading, so that I can know that what you are up to about crypto. But crypto, Ethereum, BTC USD, the price action is created. This is the monthly time frame. It's a head and shoulder, and the price is now coming to the ground. You can say that it was flying. That's what happened. Many people was thinking that crypto will go to the moon, and they invested everything. Many of people lost money. That's completely fine. It's a part of the game. But now at this point, what I think that things might come down to the ground. Okay, so what do I mean by ground? Let's say this is the level where the price, I think that will come well below. It could be, I don't know, it could be in a very lower level, and it might stay here for an extended period of time, and then we could think of buying if we see enough reversal pattern. This is the monthly. Going to the weekly, very strongly bearish, nowhere to buy. Okay, I will not suggest you to buy. Daily, it's a very strongly falling market. You see, we might see a little retracement, or may not see. I think that it will just continue to drop at somewhere where even we can't expect. Okay, so that could be the future of Ethereum. Future means I'm saying that shorter time frame, we could see a bullish move at some point based on the fundamental change. But I think for now, nowhere to buy, but only if you are doing trading, selling, that can be done. Okay, so crypto is strongly bearish. There is nothing to analyze much. If you look at the monthly, this is Swanky, you are not late, all good. So let's see. You see, this is the monthly time frame. BTC USD, there is a reversal pattern. That's a head and shoulder, and then the price dropped. So I had quite a few amount of money invested in crypto. When the price was here, I just sold everything because I know that that's gonna drop, and that's now, for now I'm not gonna buy anything, any kind of crypto, because I will be waiting for the price to settle, okay, completely, and I need to see a clear reverse, a bullish pattern, then I will consider, and I'll need to look at the fundamental as well. So this money basically now going on dollar and Forex, so that's why Forex is getting very, very volatile these days because of the drop of crypto. That's what happened. When crypto is down, Forex become stronger because of the money goes back to currencies. So that's the normal cycle of the market. Let me see what you guys and girls say. Karuns Gate, you dollar yen, thank you. Monica, no problem. Chidito, Euro, CHF, CAD, CHF, Gbpusd, sir, please. A complete multi-time frame analysis. Yes, I'll look at it. TK Boss, hello sir. Euro, USD. We have discussed Euro, USD. We'll look at it again. TK Boss, US 30. Okay, so Euro, AUD, Kakulan ask. We'll look at it, all of them. Let's see. First dollar yen, and then euro pairs, Euro CHF, Euro AUD, Euro CAD, and we'll go back one by one. So first of all, look at dollar yen. Dollar yen, no question, it's a strongly bullish market. We have already discussed quite a few times. This is the monthly chart. So the price is at the top. Let's see weekly. This is today is the new trading week. We saw that the price back to back 2 weeks rise. This week first little bit of rise. Now the price is here. It's the starting of the week only. Let's look at the daily. Now daily, what we have seen that the price today went above, now just creating kind of dodgy pattern. This is the daily time frame. Now what I think that dollar yen will do, this is daily chart. I think that this daily candle might close as a doji, like that, okay, and then what it might do, the next one might come down somewhere here, let's say around 50% of this week of this doji, and from here we could see another rise. So let me draw this channel here. What it did basically, it is trying to create a channel. Okay, let me draw this. All right, now this is the daily time frame, dollar yen. Let's draw possible channel. Okay, so dollar yen very strongly bullish, no way to sell. Now what I think that, you see dollar yen, what it is doing is basically it's trying to create a channel. That is what happened when you see a strong market, bullish or bearish. If you see the market is moving as a high speed, at some point it will not move like that. What it will do, it will create a channel, okay, like that. And then the reason this channel created is because the big boys needs more fluid to go. So what does, when it creates channel, it has an opportunity to create false breakout like that, coming down one, break this channel and then going up like that. So, and then when the channel created, the price moved like that. At some point channel again broken, the price move again to the upside. So with that said, now dollar yen, if you look at this daily time frame, what it is doing, this is a higher low has been created on the daily. There are two daily doji. Today's candle just broke above and then closing here. It's not closing, but looks like to me that it will create a doji, double doji, and then the next one will come down. Maybe we'll test this bottom support of this channel, and then we'll go up and we'll go up and down like that. So with that in mind, let's go to the 4 hour where you can trade. So what I think that dollar yen will do is, this is the 4 hour time frame, okay, and now upon closing of this candle, we might see another move down, probably testing this support, probably testing this 20 period moving average, or maybe probably most likely that this channel of this support here, creating another support and then going up. So now you understand what to do. It's simple, right? I made it simple. Now you understand what to do. Because it's a bullish market, buying is always a good idea. Where to buy? From the support, right? If the price come down here, create a long wick candle or bullish engulf or anything like that, from here we'll go for a buying opportunity. Simple. You don't need a bunch of indicators. You don't need a complicated structure. It's a simple price action trading strategy. Hopefully that I made it easy for you. If you find value in it, do a favor for me, smash the like button. I know that many of you already have done. Don't do it again. If you do second, it will take your like away. So only do once and then hit the red subscribe button if you haven't done yet. So that one with $yen, keep the channel on and then wait for the price to create the way we have discussed. So US 30, okay, let's look at US 30 and then we'll look at the Euro pairs. So US 30, this is what exactly today I have posted analysis I did, and the price is doing exactly as it is. Now US 30, if you look at the weekly or daily, there is a big gap opening happen. Okay, there is a big gap opening, you see. Now what I think that the price will not go like that. Okay, at some point the price will come back here. It might test this gap here. Keep in mind that the price in most cases gap not left unchecked. That's the normal phenomenon in the market. I'll show you a couple of examples. If you look at here, look at this one here. You see there is a gap opening. First of all, the market opened here, okay, went above, and finally the price came down, filled that gap, okay, created a long wick candle, and then price started to move up. Okay, let me show you some more examples. The same thing here. Okay, the price opened with a gap, but finally the price came, filled that gap. The same thing here, the same thing almost here. So if you look at here, is basically just fill that gap and then went above. Everywhere the same thing here. So here same thing, there is a gap opening, the price went above at some point and then came down. So with that in mind, okay, now go back to the US 30 on the daily time frame. What I think that the price will come back, okay, today, tomorrow, at some point will come back, will fill that gap. And what I think that not only it will fill that gap, even it will go up again. It might come and test this. Let me draw this one here. So there's quite a few support and resistance. Let me draw this. So basically this gap, and also there is a reversal pattern here. You see there is a reversal pattern, there is a move up, created this reversal pattern, fake move, and then broke down. But at this point there are two things, is that if you look at the bigger picture, that might go up, but short term this gap can give you a good edge in the market. This gap is not filled, and I think that the price today, tomorrow, at some point will go up, will fill that gap, and that is when can be a selling opportunity. Because there is a, you see this 4-hour candle has it's a bearish engulfer. This one crossed the previous ones completely high to the upside, crossed to the low side, and created this gap. So what I think that the price at some point will go up here, test this previous support as resistance, and then will continue to drop, and that zone can be a good place for selling. You need to be patient. That's trading, patience. Okay, being patient, wait for the opportunity. When it comes, then taking it. So that one is with US 30. So let's begin with some Euro pairs. Let's start with Euro AUD. Okay, now Euro AUD, Euro, first of all, monthly. Okay, we saw that the previous months there was a doji. This month the price came down, now pushing high. At this point, what I think that Euro AUD might move in a sideway, because AUD looks very weaker. So because of that, Euro was weaker, but AUD is weaker than Euro, so Euro AUD is going up. Now looking at the weekly, okay, so to be honest, now Euro AUD is not my favorite pair. If you look at the weekly time frame, that price section is, you see, this is a completely sideway, and there isn't any significant direction in the market. I really don't like to trade this kind of price action. If going to the daily, you see the price first created a reversal pattern, broke down. It's just going in a sideway and not showing any direction, not showing any trend, any direction. So 4 hour, we saw a bullish engulfer. Now this one couldn't break the high. We might see again coming back down, but in this 4 hour time frame, here is bullish. Okay, why? Because as I told you, this is the monthly time frame, and there was a doji here on the monthly, right? So when you see this doji, the price came down, basically tested the half length of this monthly doji. Now because it got a rejection from here, now it will go up. Okay, it will go up, probably will test the top of the monthly or maybe half of the monthly. So if we consider that Euro AUD coming to the top, then we have a bullish opportunity now. But at the same time, we need to keep in mind that on the weekly it has created a series of lower high. So that's why I'm telling that Euro AUD is not giving us a clear direction. But if you look at the 4 hour, that looks bullish. Okay, so now if you are on a trade on the buy side, I would say okay, hold it. But if you are not trading, I would suggest you not to trade Euro AUD. But it's up to you. If you have any specific strategy, then you can look at it. For me, I will not be trading Euro AUD now. Euro CAD, the same thing. Euro CAD looks bearish. Euro AUD looks bullish because of the relative currency strength. Euro CHF. Okay, so Euro CHF, let me tell you monthly. This is the monthly. We had a bounce on Euro CHF from this top. Okay, so this is where this is the monthly candle has not been closed yet. What I think that you see on the monthly Euro CHF, this is a if you look at the overall monthly structure, market structure, starting from here, there is a move down followed by this retracement, another move down followed by this retracement, another move down followed by the retracement. See, this is a nice looking bullish and bearish price action. Okay, so if you look at this is the nice looking market structure for a bearish price action. You see there is a support here, tested as a resistance, support here, tested as a resistance, and the price is coming down. So that's a nice bearish price action. So overall, bigger picture, Euro CHF is bearish. Now at the same time, this is a bigger picture. At the same time, on the monthly, we saw that the price just bounced from the previous support as resistance. So that means that the long-term movement is bearish. Going to the weekly, we saw that after the weekly candle this week, as soon as the market opened, a little bit of bearish move. But now going to the daily, we saw there is a bearish engulfer followed by another narrow candle. Today, as soon as market opened, we saw first of all bearish move, now went above for retracement. The last thing is what's gonna happen, what will happen. Say Euro CHF, what I think that it will create a spike to the upside, let's say around to this zone, and from here we could see a drop. Now CHF, you know, there is a high impact news release coming on CHF. Let's see Forex Factory. So this is the news site that, you know, that Forex Factory is a news site where you can find high impact news release. So we see that CHF has a news on Thursday. So when the news is coming, there is a possibility of getting stronger CHF. So that means that CHF will get a stronger, euro will drop. But you see this price action, red bearish engulfer followed by this narrow doji. Now the price is here. What I think that the price may not drop without breaking the previous day's high, and what I think Euro CHF will do, at some point Euro CHF will go up. Let me take a Fibonacci. So around this zone, okay, and then Euro CHF might continue to drop. Now going back to the 4 hour, see the price is created a kind of bearish. This is after 53 minutes later, this candle is going to close, right? This is a bearish price action. But as I told you, until I see this price is going up, test this zone, I will not be a seller on Euro CHF, because I know that this is a bearish price action. But as you see that there was impulse, this zone is unchecked, okay, this is an imbalance, and you see this is this long wick candle here. What I think that Euro CHF will go up, will create a mirror pattern, and then finally will drop for a bigger move down. To take a big advantage, I would wait for Euro CHF to go here and then to come down. Okay, so that one was with Euro CHF, Euro AUD. Now let's go to the Euro dollar. Okay, now Euro dollar, let's see, as I told you, Euro dollar we have discussed today. Let me see what you guys and girls are up to, then we'll look at what we are trade. We'll look at Bright. Check with the good day, sir. Thank you, Bright. Omar, hi coach, good morning from Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico, it's a okay, yeah, thank you very much for joining from such a long distance. Thank you, really appreciate your time here. Dollar yen, yeah, we'll look at it. Pound euro CAD looks like dropping. Let's look at it. How is it? If crypto is dropping, so should we not take short on crypto? Yeah, if you are trading crypto, yeah, you can take short trade on crypto. I will suggest only short, not long. Okay. Mary, good evening, sir. Mary, Pika D, hi, sir. Gold, please. Thanks. We'll look at it. We have already looked at it. We'll look at it again. Zabir, hi, sir. How are you? I'm good. AUD CAD dropping madly. Yeah, look at AUD CAD. You see this one I have posted during my weekly Forex forecast. You see this is the daily time frame, and AUD CAD after this daily pin bar. You see this is what exactly I told in my weekly Forex forecast, that the price could open with a gap and then could drop. Now at this point, what I think that AUD CAD will drop a lot, because there is a head and shoulder has been created on the daily, and there's a nice daily pin bar. This is a daily pin bar, good looking pin bar with a cross of 20 period moving average, and then opened with a gap. So this could be a bigger move, okay, on AUD CAD. So now let's see on the 4 hour. Last 4 hour we have seen a bearish engulfer testing with this 20 period moving average, almost nearly there, and then we saw a drop. Now at this point, if we look at the daily, what I think that AUD will do on the daily, if you are not selling yet, I would suggest you to be a bit patient, because I think that AUD the daily candle might come here again, might close as a doji, and then will drop again. So this market likely to drop a lot. Okay, so if you are not on a trade, that you see this is the 4 hour, this green candle, there is a big move on this time frame, and there is one candle, this green has not been tested yet. So what I think that the price will come back down, come up again, which on the daily looks like that, and from here the price will test this this support here as a resistance, and that could be an entry. So if I show how AUD next can be traded, is like that. Okay, so let's say 1 to 2 could be a good trade on AUD like that. Okay, so this one with AUD it's a nice trading opportunity now on AUD. The price created couple of manipulation to the upside. Okay, 2 manipulation that has grabbed liquidity and then dropped. So it's now dropping, broke down after this reversal pattern. So yeah, that could be a good trade on AUD. As you have seen in my weekly forex forecast, I have clearly analyzed it. The price did almost the same way. Smash the like button now. Probably you have seen that weekly forex forecast. Hopefully you guys and girls made money from it. So let's see now what other USD CHF, sir. Yeah, we'll look at it. PKD, okay, thank you, sir. We'll wait for gold. Thanks a lot, no problem. Chidit to CAD CHF and CAD CSF JPY. We'll look at it. Christian, please check, sir. Aussie dollar. Yeah, Christian from Nigeria. Thank you, Christian. Good to see you in this live session. So let's see CAD CHF, CAD JPY, CAD pairs, what's happening. CAD JPY, CAD CHF. Okay, so this one, CAD CHF looks to me, because CAD is always stronger, I will not be still a seller on CAD. Okay, so this one is moving in a sideways CAD CHF. I'm not sure what to do now, because it's in a sideways. If you look at the daily, let the daily candle close, then we'll see what happened, but it's still bullish. Okay, CAD JPY, it's CAD JPY, you see there is a big move on the daily. It's a nice bullish move. Take your Fibonacci from the high to the low. Now what I am expecting, the price at least to come back to this 38.2% Fibonacci. So CAD JPY is still bullish, but the price is coming. It's a clearly shown a retracement. You see, how do you know it's a retracement or big move? Look at the green candles and see the red movement. It's a a slow retracement, and that is a sign of strong bullish momentum. It's a bullish market. So let's see on the 4 hour now. CAD JPY, after this candle close, if this one closes as a narrow doji, I think the next one will come back down again. Okay, so, but I will not be selling on CAD JPY for now, because it's a really strongly bullish market. Okay, probably I will be waiting for a bullish setup. Okay, CAD JPY, because CAD is very strong. At any point it will start to move up again. Okay, so CAD JPY currently probability of dropping after this candle close, high probability that CAD JPY will drop again. But finally we need to think of buying in this market. Okay, probably even it might come back to this daily 20 period moving average, but we need to patiently wait for the price to come down. okay, for a retracement. But after this narrow doji, we might see a drop. Okay, so that one is with CAD JPY. Okay, so in the meantime, guys, if you want to join my VIP program, you can find a link in the description. You learn my strategies and also receive the trade signal when it comes. So let's see what pairs we have to see. Shahnawaz Hussain, Nasdaq 100, please you look at it. I think dollar yen is going to sell. What do you think, sir? Gito ask dollar yen going to sell. Let me look at again. Christopher, hi sir, AUD USD please. Helen, there seem to be a picture covering your screen. What that picture covering my screen? Can anybody see any kind of picture covering my screen? I can't see anything. So let's see. Dollar yen. Gitsonia says to sell dollar yen. Let me see. Okay, Gitsonia, after this candle, okay, after this candle we might see drop on dollar yen. Okay, but as I analyzed already on dollar yen, I will not be a buyer in dollar yen because it's a very strongly bullish market. Okay, until we see a clear reversal pattern, I'm not a, it's not a good idea to buy dollar yen, pardon me, sell dollar yen. Though it might drop, as you see that this is the 4-hour time frame, and I think that dollar yen will follow this channel. Okay, follow this channel. Why? Because if you look at the daily, you see it's kind of creating double dodges. Still, you know, almost full days to go. But what I think that dollar yen might close as a daily doji like that. So that is another sign of bullish move. Why? Because what I think the dollar yen will do, if this daily candle, this current one, closes as a doji like that, I think that that's high probability that it will do. Then what dollar yen might do is it will come down again to test this low of this channel. So it is trying to create a channel. Okay, if we draw this channel like that, okay, so if you look at that 4-hour on the channel, so what I think that dollar yen doing like this. Okay, so that means that after this candle close, dollar yen will come back. I think will come back, will test this 20 period moving average, and then will go up next one. Okay, and finally might close like as a doji today. So that means that we have, after this, two total, this one will close and there are two candle will remain on the 4-hour, right? So the next one could come down, okay, and then the next one will go up and the daily will close here as a doji. Okay, I think that's my experience tell like that. Let me explain again. So after, if this one closes like that, the next one will do like this, will go up, will come down, okay, will close somewhere here, and the last candle of the 4-hour of the day will come down and then will go up, will close in the same place as a daily doji, right? And then tomorrow dollar yen might come down again, test this bottom of this channel, and then will create a bullish move. So how I will be trading then? What I will be doing is, first I want to see the daily candle closing something like as a doji, and then when I will see that it is closing as a doji, then I will wait for the price to come back to this zone, that I have drawn here, to this support of this channel, and then I will be buying dollar yen for a bullish move. That's what I will do. Okay, so if that's the case, then only I will be trading. Okay, this is my trading plan on dollar yen. Because it's a bullish market, selling is not a good idea. Keep in mind, always, see, I'll tell you guys and girls, don't lose money by trading in the wrong direction. You see, let me tell you something. When I started my trading, you know, I made this mistake over and over and over again. What's the mistake? Is trading against the trend. Okay, and every time I you know, sometimes I got upset. Why did I trade this direction? I see that the price is going this way, but why did I trade? And I can't find any explanation. And that's what happened. You know, all retail trader think in the same way. That retail trader find top for selling, bottom for buying. Okay, so that's not the right approach. See, some people say that, okay, top for sell, not top for selling or bottom for buying, top for buying, bottom for selling. I will not say that one also. Find a retracement for buying or selling. That is the right option. So what do I mean by this? Let me tell you. Let's say a market is going like that. Okay, that's a bullish market, right? Now what retail trader does, they find this point for selling. Okay, some say that, okay, buy from the top. That is also not right. The right way is when you see a market going like that, wait for a retracement, wait for the previous resistance, the price come to the previous resistance as a support, and then buy. Okay, so that is the right approach. That means that don't sell on the top, don't buy on the bottom, neither buy on the top. Buy on a retracement, sell on a retracement with a proper price action confirmation, and that is the right approach to, you know, a trade in the market. So as I told you that I made that mistake over and over and over, and then finally I realized that, shit, what am I doing? Why am I doing that? And then I started to trade against my, you know, mind. So you need to trade sometime against your mind, okay, to find out why. You know, you need to ask yourself over and over again, why this happening? Why am I trading like that? So you need to ask yourself millions of questions before you take a trade. You need a specific strategy. That's why, so that your emotion is not affecting your trading. Now, if you want to learn strategies, you can visit my website, the link in the description. You can learn my strategies if you like. You can check it out. So let's see what's next. Helen Usdjpy, there seems to be a picture cover. Okay, okay, Gbpusd, or best time frame for breakout or breakdown. Okay, Techie Wiki ask for a best TF for breakout or breakdown. Okay, look at it. Monica, no, thank you. Techie, public chat is coming on screen. Yeah, I'm okay. Sam, Sunny, no picture on the screen. Alexander, it's all good, thank you. So let's Techie Wiki ask a question: best time frame for breakdown or breakout. Okay, now there is no specific time frame for breakdown or breakout. It depends on what time frame you are trading. Okay, let's say you are trading on 15 minutes, then your 15 minutes time frame you need to look at for let's say you need to look at for a support and then wait for a breakout of this support, test as a resistance, and then drop. But the higher is better. So if I specifically answer your question, I will tell you that wait for the price to trade according to the higher time frame, such as on the daily or 4-hour time frame. Okay, so if your question is not that, ask me again what you exactly ask, then I can answer you. But to me, higher time frame is better. But whatever time frame you are trading, let's say this one here on the 4-hour, okay, there was a consolidation for an extended period of time, okay, and then broke to the downside, right? So this is a 4-hour time frame. So there is no specific time frame. It depends on what's your style. Okay, we saw that there is, I think there is a big move on Gbpusd to the upside or downside. Okay, so Gbpusd started to move up. Okay, we'll look at it. Okay, so Dick Vijay asked for best FX broker for Indian customers. I don't have any specific recommendation for Indian customer, but I saw that I think XNES or something like that. I'm not associated with them because I'm in Australia, and I think I have a broker recommendation. That is a link in the description. It's for a Blueberry market. You can use my link for a discount, 20% trade credit. For Indian customers, you can check it out, or if you want other brokers, then you can do some research, because specifically for Indian customers, I think in India the brokerage is a bit complicated. So you can do some research, or you can email me for more detail. I can tell you privately, because in the public channel I may not be able to explain everything for the shortage of timing. So Helen, can you please analyze Gbpjpy, please? So let's look at Gbpjpy. Now Gbpjpy, let's look at the daily. Okay, now Gbpjpy now currently sitting on a daily 20 period moving average. Okay, now this is a really strongly bullish market. Okay, now let me see the 4-hour. Now you see that there was a strong bearish engulfer when I was posting this analysis today, and we saw significant move down at this point. Okay, see there is a weekly support as well. Okay, I think that Gbpjpy will come down further. Okay, but if you didn't trade it yet, then I'll say that now be patient, because the price already came to a level where it could create a reversal pattern. Okay, we need to see. If you haven't traded yet, then I'll say that be patient, okay, to see what Gbpjpy is doing, because over the long term it's a bullish market. The price came almost to the monthly support zone. Okay, this is a monthly support here. Let me see the weekly. What I think that Gbpjpy could come down further, okay, to this level, and from here we might see that a bullish move might happen going to the daily. So this is, you see the price, when the price was pushing to the upside, it has left a level, has not been tested. Okay, but I'm telling you, on the daily we need to see what it is creating. Is it creating a bullish pattern from 20 period moving average, or it is coming down further? Okay, but the best option for me will come down further and then go up to close. But today we might see further move down on Gbpjpy. We might see the prices coming down here. So if you are on a trade, I will tell you to hold the trade to the downside. Okay, but if you are not on a trade, then wait for the price to come back to this level and then wait for a bullish move. But as you are with this channel, I always keep updating. Every day we are doing live streaming. But for today, if you haven't traded yet, then be patient, because the price already, you see on the daily time frame, it's just touching the daily 20 period moving average. Okay, from here already 3 days drop happened. The price retraced significantly. If we take our Fibonacci from the low to the high, starting of the move to the end of the move, already 50% retracement happened. And if it comes down here, that will be 61.8% Fibonacci level. And if it come back down here, then I will be actively looking for buying opportunity on GBP JPY. But at this point, we could see further drop. Okay, we could see to this level potentially. But if we see, let's say, a narrow doji, then only in that case we can sell. At this point, it's still bearish. But if you haven't traded yet, then I will tell you to be patient. Xness is best, Mayanik says. Yeah, that's true. Techie Wiki. Okay, Techie Wiki said something. Yeah, that's true. Okay, I will try to keep the chat clear. DVGS sir, sure, thank you. Day Soren, could you please check USD CHF, sir? Yeah, we'll look at it. I'm still holding Eurusd on downside. Eurusd, yeah, looks bearish. Very good potential. Gold go down, sir. We'll look at it. Aussie dollar, Monica. I go shorted gold at 1870 and TP 1869. If I feel lame for closing, I'll look at it. Prechuvara from Thailand, thank you Prechuvara. So let's look at first USD CHF, then Aussie dollar, gold vision. Very good. So let's look at first USD CHF. Okay, USD CHF now coming down. That's what we need. We need a retracement. Looking at the weekly first, you see USD CHF, as soon as the market opened today, we saw a significant move to the upside. This is a strongly bullish market, and it should be continuing to be bullish. But you see that already back to back, after the 2 weeks price today also, as soon as market opened, we saw a significant movement to the upside. But what I'm waiting now, USD CHF to come back down for a healthy retracement before going long again. And going to the daily, we saw this is the daily time frame. And tomorrow, keep in mind, tomorrow, okay, Tuesday, after tomorrow, Wednesday and Thursday, big news release, and every news is USD, and we will be covering in this live stream. Okay, tomorrow, after tomorrow, every day news release we will be covering in this live stream. So make sure you hit the subscribe now and press that bell notification, so that when we will be covering the news release, you are not missing out. It's very important that you stay with the channel if you wanna, because after the news release always we get some trade. So if you wanna trade with us, stay with the channel. Now USD CHF, what I think that we might see a hanging man, pardon me, shooting star on the daily. Okay, so if this is the case, let me see on the 4 hour. Okay, so what I want, USD CHF, this candle is closing after 25 minutes. USD CHF to come back down for a healthy retracement. Okay, at this point, there is a bullish angle for previous 4 hour. This one is closing as a, so if you are an aggressive trader, I will be consider only buying in this market. Okay, but normally I personally don't trade if it isn't retracing properly. Okay, So I want it to retrace properly, let's say on a 20 period moving average like this one here. Okay, then I will be only considering selling. And because the market, you see, back to back every day green candles, we might see a strong retracement to the downside, and that is when trading. But at this point, it's a bullish market, but if you have any specific strategy, you can use that. But for me, I need healthy retracement to the downside, and then I will be buying USD CHF, guys and girls. Altab Hussein, EuroCAD, please we'll look at it. Jack, hello Jack, thank you for joining. US 100, Swapnil. We already, I think AUD CAD reached the point you mentioned. Yeah, absolutely, Jack, that's what's happening. Take care, sir, please can you tell me that which the best FX news that can easily understand? Please reply. Can you please tell me that which the best FX news APK that can easily understand? Okay, what do you mean by FX news? GBP, Helen, Gbpusd. Okay, for FX news, see the news side is Forex Factory that I use. Okay, but see, I'll tell you something very important you guys and girls need to understand is that for Forex news, do not trade news. I would say I never trade news. So then how do I use fundamental? That's the question, right? Let me tell you something. You see, from my long experience, what I have seen that when news release, specific pair behave in a specific way. Okay, so it's from the behavior of the price that I use the news. For example, let's say tomorrow there is a news release, right? But keeping it in mind, you'll see that euro or dollar is behaving in a specific way, or just after the news release you might find a nice price action that has a good volume in it, then you can be able to trading. Let me show you a couple of examples. What do I mean by this? Let's say, let me show you a couple of examples, then you will understand what I mean. See, this candle, okay, this candle formed just after NFP, like the day NFP, and then there was Fed Powell speaks, and then this candle is formed. Okay, now this is a news candle. Okay, there is a fundamental involved in it, but why did I trade this candle is because this is a perfectly looking shooting star, right, on a level of support. Okay, now why I need news this to trade this candle is because after the news release, when you see this kind of candlestick, that is where a good trade comes. So that is how I use fundamental to trade. I do not trade news. This is one thing. Let me show you a couple of more examples of this kind. Okay, you see euro CHF. Look at this candle here. I remember everything. You see, I'm a real trader. Without even looking at the chart, you can match it with the now real calendar. You will see exactly what I told. You see, this candle is formed just after news release, and this is a perfectly looking shooting star on a level of support on an upward channel. If you trade only this candle, you are done. You see, that's a nice looking candle. If you look buy from here, keeping stop loss here, you can easily trade 1 to 3 or more risk to reward. Okay, one trade enough. So that's how I use news in my advantage. Okay, I don't look at the data, I don't look at what it is. I look at that, there is a news release, and then I try to find a pattern. Let me tell you what it is. See, very few people, very few traders can understand this, and those who understand this, they can stand out, I can guarantee. The reason is the data itself will not give you any sense. Neither it gives a sense to the big hedge fund or trader. They all should be trade in a specific way. Let's say you are going on the street, okay, and you saw that a man, you are walking on a street, okay, you saw that a man walking in a wobbly fashion, okay, a man is walking in a wobbly fashion like this, okay, walking like this, up, doing like that. And when you approach that man, you found a smell of alcohol. Then what you will think? Oh, okay, simple. That man is a drunk, right? He's a drunk because he drank. There is a smell of alcohol. He's walking in a wobbly fashion, so he's drunk. That's the behavior of the man, and you know what he did. Similarly, the same thing. When there is a news release, the pairs behave in a different way. Okay, the pairs become drunk. And that's how I understand that what it is going to do next based on news release, and I use that advantage in trading. That's how I do. Okay, so that's only the way you can use the fundamental, because the value that you find, let's say you saw that there is a news release and the data came positive or came negative, will not give you any sense. The reason is how the news will impact the currency. You will never know. There's a lot of factors involved. What do I mean by this? Let's say interest rate increase. Then if the country's economy depends on export, that will impact in one way. If the country's economy depend on import, that will impact the other way. So there's a lot of, and also each currency has two pairs. Okay, so let's say British pound, let's say Euro GBP. Okay, now interest rate increase in Britain could impact both Euro, both GBP. You don't know how it, there's millions of factors. As a retail trader, we are not able to understand it. Neither anyone understand it. The only way you can do is to see how unusually the pairs are behaving, and then trading is based on this. I have a completely dedicated strategy that I teach my students. You can visit my website, the link in the description. You can find it out if you are interested. Now GBP, JPY, as I mentioned today, it's now coming. So golds look like dropping. Okay, that's good. That is what I expected. That is what I mentioned in my weekly Forex forecast, guys. This is Forex Wizard. Okay, so now look at this daily. There was a fake move to the upside, and then now we see that gold pushing down. Let's see what happened. You see the gold is created, this is the 4-hour time frame, is creating an expanded range. Okay, so if in case gold come back to the support, create an expanded, test the support of the expanded range and see a price action, then we could go long. But what I think that gold will do, you see this is the weekly time frame, and I think that gold will, this is a overall, as I mentioned before, it's a bearish market, but let's see what happened. Okay, overall it's a bearish market, but short term could be bullish, could be bearish. Now as I told you at the starting of the session, if the price creates a bullish price action from here, then we need to see a breakout of this resistance, or we need to see a breakout of this support for selling. The price is in the range Let's see what happened. Okay. Okay, so AUD CAD at the beginning, what I told that AUD CAD, this is the 4-hour time frame. After 15 minutes is closing. So on closing of this candle, okay, on the test of this previous support here as a resistance, AUD CAD can be sold. So this is the trade signal in this free channel I have given in this live stream, that I think that the price will if this one closes here on the test of this previous support as a resistance, AUD CAD could be sold, because if you look at the daily time frame, there is a gap opening and there is a daily pin bar, and I think that this price will drop a lot. The price looks strongly bearish. Okay, AUD CAD is bearish. So let's see what you guys and girls are writing. Master, your analysis is very beautiful and simple. Market TKS and gold. God bless you. Thank you, Ali. Thank you for your compliment. Take you week. You are the best. Your language is very simple and easy to understand. Thank you. Take you week. It's actually simple. Nothing to be complicated. Just only you need to be disciplined, and that should be fine. What strategy you trade, technical or fundamental or both? So pardon me if I don't pronounce your name properly. I think it's your username maybe. So what you said, that what strategy you trade, technical or fundamental or both? Okay, so the strategy that I trade, I'm telling you, is I combine both. But what I do is I use fundamental to give me confirmation, but I use mainly technical to understand the direction in the market. But fundamental is for, see, I not only use technical and fundamental, my biggest advantage in my trading is the timing. Most people, you can say that thank you, Harmony. You can say that most people, you can say that 99.9% trader, okay, don't know this, the timing. What do I mean by timing? Let's say a bullish engulfer or a bearish engulfer could be very different based on what day and what time they are forming, and that to understand that you need experience, you need proper guidance. What do I mean by this? Let's say a bullish engulfer forming in, let's say, last session of the trading week or the first session of the trading week or Monday morning in Sydney could be a different story. Every session has a different story. So there is a lot of factors involved in it. Slowly I will teach you. Make sure you guys and girls stay with the channel, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Also don't forget to hit the like button. So I'm almost at the end of the session. Before I go, as I told you, AUD CAD looks like good to sell. So this is the trade that that I would say that this current 4-hour candle is closing after 10 minutes. It's a bearish candle. Okay, so AUD CAD on the test of this previous support as resistance could be a nice selling opportunity. Let me look at all the pairs quickly. Euro CAD has created a nice bearish engulfer. So Euro CAD, AUD CAD, CAD is getting again stronger. That's good. AUD CAD, AUD CHF. Let me quickly look at all the pairs to see how they are giving us trading opportunity, so that I know that I'm covering everything. Okay, so Euro CAD looks like that it will finally come down. Euro CHF Okay, Euro CHF also, CHF is getting stronger. Now Euro CHF is closing as a bearish engulfer, okay, testing this 20 period moving average. All right, so finally it broke this level. It's closing as a bearish engulfer. So Euro GBP, Euro JPY, Euro NZD, Euro dollar, GBP AUD, GBP CAD, GBP JPY. Okay, so all these pairs, GBP is strongly bearish, GBP NZD, gold is melting down. At this point, wait, be patient with the gold, let it break this range, and then we'll see what we can do. I'm just looking if I can find any other trading opportunity for you guys and girls. Okay, dollar yen. Okay, dollar yen, what I think that dollar yen will do. Okay, so dollar yen, if it comes to this level of support, can be bought. Okay, dollar yen is bullish. Now it's coming for a retracement. That's good. It's tested this 20 period moving average again, and let me see the daily. Okay, so dollar yen, I need to see, as I told you that this is the channel that dollar yen is likely to move. Okay, so if the next one come here, test this support and then create a bullish candle, then we can say that we can buy dollar yen. Okay, for now still it's on a downward move, but finally we could find a bullish opportunity on dollar yen. Okay, US oil is trying to create a bullish pattern. That means CAD might get stronger. Okay, so the best trade now I find is Aussie CAD. Okay, entering from here 0.8968, stop loss 0.91012, and take profit here. This is only for educational purpose. So by the regulation, I have to disclaim that this is only for educational purpose. So thank you for joining this live stream. I'm going to end this live stream. Tomorrow there will be a news release on dollar, so we'll be covering that full, and I'm sure that tomorrow also will have a very good trading opportunity. Make sure you guys and girls stay present in this live stream. And if you guys and girls want to join my VIP channel, link in the description, you can check it out. Thank you for joining. I'll see you soon tomorrow in this live session. Until then, happy trading and make sure you manage your risk.